Hello, this is Josh Hunter. I am here on the planet Earth, and I got some very extremely interesting things to say right now. Um, as everyone knows, and I am going to be, I am definitely for sure going to be a very popular, well-liked, famous YouTuber. And I think it's important that preparations be made. I'm going to list here certain things, certain attitudes, and rules that should go into place. The more famous I become, um, how I've given myself permission to act, and the permission that I give other people to act towards me. Um, First thing, I do not measure fame through subscribers, nor do I measure fame through views. I measure fame through my being liked, and fame through the amount of safety that I feel. The safer that I feel, the more famous that I am. Um, Something that I said a while ago is that if you ever actually, if somebody actually cared about you, they would never let you be famous, because that's what that means. Like when you're like, if you wanted to be like a famous person, I think if you just had like a family who loved you, you would never want to be famous. I don't know. I feel like that's the like that someone allowed you to be famous is proof that perhaps your family doesn't care all that much about you. But that's just a theory. So the safer that I feel, the more famous that I feel. So that's I equate in this case the feeling of fame, the feeling of safety. So secondly, I've noticed that like YouTubers, once they get like really popular, people start like sending them gifts in the mail or something. Um, I reserve the right to let's see. All right, so in addition to like I said, like I don't know if I'll ever be handling money again, but wherever I live, so like I said, I need someone to to pay for me to live in a house, either my own entire house or at least a room in room in my house, room in a house, with my own bathroom, my own bed, my own clothes, at least 10 sets of clothes, um, you know, washer and dryer inside the house. I don't want to have to go to a laundromat or anything. um, Cable internet, or just like very good internet, Wi-Fi, a laptop computer. I need plenty of beers, alcoholic beverages. I also need, a television. Anyway, in addition to all these things which I've mentioned before, I also am going to need like my own storage space, because I'm going to be such a popular YouTube success. I can't. I don't know. I don't think I can have all this stuff like being shipped to my actual house. I need like a, because I'm going to be so popular. People are going to be sending me so many fucking gifts. They're going to be sending me so much stuff. I don't know if I can handle like having it, in my house, but we'll see. We'll see. So I reserve the right to also request a storage space as is needed to store all the gifts that people will be sending me. And I reserve the right to also, like, if I see like someone on the street, like a fan or someone, I reserve the right to treat them like shit. Okay, I know like people think, oh well, you should treat, because sometimes you get scared. You think like, oh, if I treat this fan like shit, what if they come back later and do something? Trust me, I'm already working on security measures. Okay, if I perceive that like a fan of mine is like, because look, if you're a fan of mine, you got to know who I am. You're not if you can't handle me treating you like shit, then you're not a fan. I'm telling you right now, you are not someone who likes Josh Hunter. If you can't handle like because these modern people, like they're so delicate. They're so delicate. You can't like they bruise so easily. They don't just like, oh, he didn't say what I wanted him to say. He didn't. I wanted him to treat me like this. You know, come on, please, come on. If you've been watching my YouTube channel and you've been listening to the things that I say, your skin should be a little thicker. Okay, you should have some thick skin. Okay, you've taken some hits. Okay, you've taken it on the chin a couple of times. All right, and so because first of all, I should not even be outside. Is what I'm saying. Okay, like I don't even like the idea of being outside. Like if I'm famous enough and safe enough to where I can be indoors. There's no fucking reason why I should ever be meeting a fan on the streets. Okay, first of all, if I'm even on the streets, I should be cloaked or draped in some type of costume or something so that nobody could even recognize me. And if you actually recognize me on the street and I see you, yeah, I reserve the right to treat you like shit because I don't even like being outside. I fucking hate it. It's terrible. So, now, it doesn't mean I will do it. I mean, I also believe in being polite, and you know this. And so if I'm treating you like shit, it's an act of diplomacy, is what I'm saying, okay? For your safety, for the safety of all parties involved, the only reason why I wouldn't just treat you like shit because I was in a bad mood, because that's what it means to be polite, or that is a part of politeness. That even though you do not feel like you're in your best mood, you still, you know, you still treat people with a modicum of tact, because you believe in diplomacy, and you love diplomacy. So if you are a fan and and I happen to treat you like shit, it's not because I'm necessarily disliking you. It's because I see how if I treat you better than I ought to, then other things are gonna happen. So I just thought I'd like that. Yeah. Also, you should know right now. Like I said, I am not some. So thirdly, I am not some tooted and booted fellow. Okay, so groupies, like ladies who are like, hey, this guy's popular. Maybe I can get some like free action or something. You're not getting any free action from this guy. All right. I reserve the right to, in a kind and needful manner, reject women's sexual advances if need be. And so you might say, what about the male advances? I will stay very far away from male advances as well. Okay, I mentioned before I'm a heterosexual straight male. It's easier to say no to a man. I just think I think that they understand. It's like, hey, pal, come on, But sometimes, in my experience anyway, it's you have to be more tactful when you say no to a woman, and don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm just saying because I've seen a certain type of behavior that I don't know. It's like I said, nobody should even be seeing me because, like I said, if I'm famous, aka safe enough, then I should be indoors like all the time. Like there's no reason for anybody to be seeing me. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe like when I'm at the Academy Awards or something, maybe. I guess maybe that's when I'll be like more visible, and I guess the rules will also be a bit more flexible there. I think by my third or fourth Oscar party, I think we'll have this down, and I think we'll know what needs to be happening. Yes. So there's now I may return back to this topic, but for now, let me go on to this next thing that I wanted to say. I noticed some different behavior in the birds. The birds that are now, because like I said earlier, or maybe, I didn't say that. Okay, yeah. There are very few people on the streets, so animals are behaving they're behaving a little differently. The birds are getting closer. They seem to be like freer and that type of thing. And I noticed some very distinctly different behavior between the seagulls and the crows. Okay, so there's a spot where the seagulls come to in front of City Hall in Santa Monica, which is where I am right now. I'm in front of City Hall of Santa Monica. And there's like this flowing, cascading, or flowing like a staggered fountain that flows, and they come here and they drink the water and they take baths in it. And they turned off the water and there's no water here, and the seagulls are still here, and they're still trying to drink the water. Like, there's no water flowing, but they're still trying to drink it. And I don't know how I feel about that, because that tells me that these seagulls are not like, they're so used to oh wait, no, I've been misreading this. Hold on. Hang on. Yeah, don't stop on my account. Come on, let's see. What are you guys doing? Are you shy now? Oh, okay. I misread it. Man, I was about to feel like an asshole. Oh, there's water inside. Okay, never mind. Let me retract that. Okay. I was about to say that the seagulls are pretending to drink water. I thought that they had gotten so used to the memory of there being water that they were coming here and just like drinking water. Even though there was no water, they're so used to the memory of drinking water had become so ingrained within themselves that they were just like, well, we just think like they couldn't, like they weren't, they're just like living in some type of fixed memory, and they couldn't not drink. They couldn't not do the action of drinking water. But I was wrong, and forgive me. I was about to call them, like not perceiving the present time creatures. So anyway, the crows, on the other hand, I also noticed some different behavior. Like, I was walking by and I saw them. They were like, they were sitting down on the ground as if they were like four crows. I never see crows like in any type of like playful, I don't know if it's playful or what you would call it, but they were like five of them, and they were just like, on the ground, and there were two like sitting down as if they were in like a nest or something, but then there were like two others like just like kind of walking around them, and I'm like, what's I couldn't tell what was going on, but then they would jump up and walk over somewhere else, and then they'd do that, and there were two, but they were like, I don't know, it was unusual behavior. It seemed like some type of like something they do like when nobody's around, that type of thing. I will also say here, I've never seen any of these birds have sex, so I don't know if this is like some type of like a I don't know, this is some type of like a mating thing. I have seen pigeons have sex before, and pigeons are not very concerned about a lot of these things. And pigeons will also have sex with dead pigeons. I have seen this. I've seen a pigeon, a dead pigeon, like maybe four. I don't know if it was the same pigeon who just kept coming back. I don't know, maybe the pigeon was trying to bring the other pigeon back to life. But I have seen a pigeon come by and have sex with a dead pigeon multiple times. It could have been different pigeons. It could have been the same one. I don't know. But I can tell the crows and the seagulls. I don't know how they are on a different level than the pigeons are. I won't say if it's a better level or a higher or a lower level. I just know that seagulls and crows are in a different class than the pigeons. So. You think this video is gonna? Yeah. Anyway. So yes, these are the important things I had to say, and if I have been disrespectful to birds, please forgive me. If I've been disrespectful to people who are famous, also, I don't need you to forgive me, but hopefully it's like something that will give you pause the next time you decide, or the next time you want to like encourage someone to be famous. But I'm telling you, to me, like the feeling of having a loving family is no different than being like a famous person. And I think if you could learn how to build a family, you wouldn't have to worry about it. I don't mean like having kids or anything, because even if you have kids, you're still guessing. I mean, you have to guess that your kids won't be assholes or something. You don't know you're gonna get an asshole. So, but if you just like get the right group of people, like you can have like an actual family. But you gotta do your research, right? Anyway, all right. Thanks for watching.